for artists of Shatta Wale's status. Now, team lead for Image Bureau and former public relations officer of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards, George Quaye, has called on Charterhouse organizers of the scheme to consider introducing a special non-competitive category to honor artists of Shatta Wale's pedigree. Now, he made the appeal when a delegation from Shatta Wale's management paid a courtesy call on Charterhouse after a successful Shatta Fest 2025 event. Charterhouse Ghana Limited, also an event company, produced the historic show, which took place at the Independence Square in Accra on Saturday, that's October 18. Shatterfest 2025 pulled an unprecedented crowd, with thousands of fans trooping to the venue to celebrate Shatta Wale. Now, Shatta Wale and his team visited Charterhouse to express their appreciation. And speaking at the meeting, George Quaye said that considering the achievements of certain artists in the industry, it would be uncomfortable to place them in competitive categories. Now, here's what he said, and I quote, "Imagine Shatta Wale competing with an up-and-coming artist, someone who has done well in the year under review and all that, and then the up-and-coming artist wins because of the dynamics of the game, which of course cannot be manipulated in any way." And he says that looking at that, it may not be cool to put him in a category like that. The scheme could look like categories that honor artists like him so that it is not competitive. So that is, I beg your pardon, so that if, for instance, in a year like this, that it is clear that Shatta Wale has done well, I don't know what that category will be, but it is not competitive. It is an honor that will come with a mini documentary. It can come with something else if we can look at something like that, he said. And George added that this category could be tailored along the model of the Lifetime Achievement Award of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards, where veteran musicians who have achieved excellence in their careers over the years and have made great impact are honored. And so, yes, I don't know whether to add the rest. This is so much more, but I think so far we've got the import of it right. We've got it. Or maybe I can just stick to the quotes.
Yeah, basically, I think we've seen the video.
Yes.
And so I didn't even know he was part of the delegation that went to thank to the house.
I didn't see him in any.
Until this video came,
Yes.
I didn't know he was part of the delegation. But listening to him, I have a number of questions to ask. Yeah.
All right. And I think we are hoping to get George Quaye on the line to speak on it. But whilst we are working at it, I think we are in the studios with Adam and Ashes, and we would like to get their take on what George Quaye said. Good morning, Ashes.
Morning, Doreen.
Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Ohima.
And Ashes, I'm sure you've seen the video.
Yes, I have.
And you've heard what George
Getisi
Quaye
Kwame Dazi.
said. And you've heard what George Quaye also said.
Yeah.
Do you agree with what he said or not?
Okay. Saying we should honor Shatta Wale, we shouldn't put them in a category.
It's artists like.
Artists like
We shouldn't put people like Shatta Wale in a competitive category.
that should be explained. Is it per the definition of giving him the award because of the achievement at the Independence Square, the crowd he was able to gather, or per what? Like he's achieved legendary status to a point where we should not add him to any category. I really want clarity.
So he cited Shatta as an example.
As an example.
And say, imagine Shatta Wale competing with up-and-coming artists, someone who has done well in the year under review and all that, and then the upcoming artist wins because of the dynamics of the game, which of course cannot be manipulated in any way.
Okay, still, let's draw the clarification.
All right.
What category are we talking about?
He's saying we should create something special.
For
An honorary.
So let's say reggae dancehall artist of the year. Is that what we are talking about? Not adding him?
Yes.
Or we should just create a certain category?
Yes,
That's what he means.
Close to the Lifetime Achievement Award, but not that.
You're still not getting it too.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, reggae dancehall. Is that what we should take him out of that bracket?
And any other category that is voted for.
That is voted for.
Yes.
By either academy, board, or public.
Shatta Wale
So it should be given
not be
an
there.
honorary category.
Shatta Wale and others who are
Like
I really
him.
would want George to explain.
I think he should
better
explain
because
better.
it's quite confusing
Yeah.
to hear.
okay.
All right.
Not adding him to the category. He's the one who said it. Okay, I
Yeah.
think he's on the line.
Yeah.
Let him explain for us before we go. Jab no more. My heart.
Good morning to the tallest man in Ghana.
Hey, pretty. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey.
Oh, this voice is so romantic.
Oh my God.
The devil is a liar.
You we don't know.
Masa,
Wait.
and no be woman alone there here. Oh.
You people don't know George. Why they can't do that? But that behind this voice they come.
You have a dog in the studio. I hear somebody barking.
And no be woman alone there here.
Sorry, come again. Is that French?
Oh, George, we hope you're doing well.
God is good. We have life. The way 2025 has gone, if you wake up every morning and you're alive,
I
you
tell
should
you,
be
my
extra
brother.
grateful.
Oh, we thank God. And, we had started the conversation, but of course, Ashes wants more clarification based on what you said when Shatta Wale paid a courtesy call to Charterhouse. I mean, he wants to understand what you meant by that
We
statement.
all want to understand.
Okay. Everybody wants to understand. Adam said before they jab you, so please, if you can explain further for us.
Oh, jobs are always welcome. It is good. It keeps you relevant in the space. I've said it time and again that if you're into showbiz, no news is bad news. When nobody's talking about you, that's when there's a problem. But if you're in the news, it doesn't matter what they're saying. Just stay there and enjoy it while it lasts. So I'm grateful to all the jobs and I welcome them. Now, let me start by setting this premise that I think everybody's uproar is inspired by the fact that the conversation came on the back of a Shatta Wale visit to Charterhouse. If you listen very well, I did emphasize clearly that Shatta Wale and other artists like him, that call was not for Shatta Wale alone. I wish Robert were in the studio, and I have worked with the scheme before. Kwame Dazi is also pretty close to the scheme and I'm sure you know this. Even Ashes would know. Over the years, and it keeps happening year after year, some list A-list acts, some that have won before in years past, consistently draw away from the scheme, and they keep leaving every now and then. There are artists who, it doesn't matter how many nominations they get, if they have been billed and paid to perform, they would never set foot in that auditorium for that night. And it's been like that for a couple of years now. There are some artists have won time, name it, whatever category. But if you watch critically and consistently over the last couple of years, or even to the last 5 or so years, if they've not been billed to perform, they would not set foot in that auditorium. Some of them would come, do their performance, and leave. If we sit critically and look at it and cast our minds across the board, would realize that there are artists that have won, and over the years, it's just their managers or their management team members who have been on that stage to pick up the plaque. Now, a lot of these artists, because of the nature of my work, I have regular conversations with a lot of artists, and Ashes knows this. We have private conversations, we speak about industry, we speak about family, we speak about everything. So I am privileged to know that what I did say in there, I spoke for a number of artists who would never come out publicly to say it because of the word you used at the beginning of this conversation, which is bash. Now, this is what proponents and pundits would come out and say. Who are these artists who think they are probably bigger than Jay-Z? Jay-Z is still hello, are we there?
We're
Hello,
here.
we are here.
Great. Even Jay-Z is still winning at the Grammys. So Jay-Z is still being nominated Grammys and all of that. Yeah, I mean, they would readily and quickly say that. So who are you, George Quaye, to say that because you release one or two songs which are popular, you would not partake in the TGMAs anymore? So are you getting me? And I'm sure this conversation, some of these would come up today, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but before you even quickly go into the stage to compare us to the Jay-Z's and the Grammys and everything, understand that even in the Grammys, look, there are conversations that happen that would probably not come to the public, because even this, had it not been me who were bringing it out, there are conversations that would never come out, because which artist would want to come out to say this for him to be bashed? Because on the face value, it doesn't even make sense. The scheme that has been set up is a competitive scheme. You want to be a part of it? Here are the rules. Be part or stay away. Easily, isn't it? That is what it should be, right? But so today, artist A has stayed away. It's okay. Tomorrow, artist B has stayed away. It's okay. Tomorrow, artist C has stayed away. It is okay. Artist D has stayed away. And consistently, a lot of the artists that stay away, that because you want to maintain a certain status for the scheme, sometimes you engage them to come perform and they charge an arm and a leg. It's just a matter of time before the scheme cannot afford that anymore. So what happens when the scheme gets to that point where they cannot afford artist A, who would not attend the thing because they want something, and the scheme is not ready to do that because of its nature, the way it's been set up, and the scheme cannot afford them, so they are not there. Artist B not there, artist C not there. Send their managers or whoever it is to come and pick and all that, and they are not part of it. How long before the scheme loses that fire, that authority, that strength as the biggest music award scheme south of the Sahara? So I sat back and asked myself, what would it take to ensure that some of these artists are still part of the scheme? And trust me, if you pick up a phone today and call any artist, they will tell you they probably don't agree, because it is not a thing they would come out publicly to say. Ashes is an artist manager, and he knows how it is, how difficult it is for every, and Adam is also there. He also manages artists, and every artist will tell you how difficult it is, especially when you are at a certain status, at a certain level in society, and you are nominated, and the nomination comes with, some artists that have just popped up on the scene, and worst of all, they floor you. Pick A-list act all over the world. Nobody likes that. And that is part of the reasons where sometimes you would not see them in that auditorium. However, I figured that, scratch that. That is the nature of the scheme. So that should still happen. So how do we still find these big acts or popular ones or artists that are in the space still and keep them with us so that they don't shy away? So they'll be in that auditorium whether win or lose. It could be on the establishment of a certain kind of category that is non-competitive. I don't know what it's going to be called. Could it be the TGMA Special Achievement Award? I do not know. That would go for a musician that in the year under review as blah, 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 blah. Yes, the songs and everything else would enter the nominations, all right. But that musician is sure that on this night, on this evening, I know that come what may, I will walk out with this honor. That musician will show up. Knowing very well
And-
that is one, and then yes,
George.
you want to ask your question?
Yeah.
Or should I continue?
So let's say
Yeah.
artist A is honored this particular year, and then he attends the award ceremony. What happens to the same artist the following year? It means he or she will continue
I was
not
coming-
stay
I was
to
coming
stay
to that.
active in the
I
award
was
scheme,
coming to
right?
that. Do you recall? Yes, I was coming to that. That's why I wanted to finish. Do you recall when the VGMAs then introduced the Music Development Award?
Yeah.
Did you see musicians specifically and deliberately creating songs to meet and fit that category?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. So if you introduce something like this, don't you also think that you suddenly encourage musicians? And this not even to be music related. It could be a humanitarian cause. It could be a champion in something. Maybe a musician decides to take his team to the northern region where they have a lot of water challenges to champion a rural water, whatever project. Or a musician decides to take his team and then go to the central region where Galamsey has polluted their water, so a dam has been shut down to do something. Or a musician decides to champion a certain cause. Something that it would be determined by peer review maybe a team of musicians of his caliber would sit in a room, access and analyze all the works that have been tabled for that particular year, and then among themselves agree that for this year, okay, in this room we have Kwame Dazi, George Quaye, Dorian Aviu, Ashes, and Adam, and these are the works that they have done. Guys, let's all look at it, A, B, C, D, E, and then among us we decide that Charlie, Kwame Dazi deserves the Kwame congratulations, and everybody is there to, support Kwame to win that award. Kwame's other works in other categories will still be there, but Kwame would be in that auditorium, knowing that one of the top awards of the night is going to go to him.
But
now,
okay.
You would ask what about the following year? Yes, the following year, it's still peer review, whatever it is. They'll still do their works. Those works will still be analyzed and ascertained. You will still not be able to get everybody to align. Even this thing that I'm proposing, I'm sure a lot of people will not agree. A lot of people will think it doesn't even make sense. But I am looking at how we can sustain and grow the skill.
George,
and ensure
one of the
that
reasons
we do not continue to lose our big act consistently. And it's unfortunate that our team would feel that about growing the scheme. No musician is bigger than the Ghana Music Awards.
George,
No
one of the
musician
reasons you
can ever
cited,
outgrow it.
one of the reasons you cited during that meeting was the fact that it would feel some way. You use the word some way if the A-list artists that you're talking about are nominated in the same category with the up-and-coming ones who have done well in the year under review. And for you premised your proposal on that particular one, right?
Oh, then maybe that was the only one you heard. You understand?
Oh,
It was
no.
an example. And even on
So-
this phone call, that was where I started, if you recall.
Yeah. So my
That's exactly
point
where I started.
my point actually is we have some of the artists who are also wishing to be part of maybe the Grammys. Shatta, for example, has filed for the Grammy to be nominated. We are all praying that he gets nominated. So assuming he gets nominated in the Grammy Awards, which likely will also have other artists that are even below him nominated, would that not defeat the purpose for which you are pushing this proposal?
No, it would not. Because the Grammy and the TGMAs are miles apart. Kwame, you are a journalist, so am I.
George,
We could
the
both be
Grammy
nominated,
also
yes?
uses voting, even though it is not public
Kwame,
voting.
Kwame, let
It
me
uses
answer- let me answer
academy
your question.
voting. I want to firm up my premise.
Can I answer the question?
I want to
please?
firm up my premise, please. So,
I understand.
and I listened to you in the video,
And my answer would
and you were
still be
making
same.
the point, George.
My answer was still the
Kindly
same,
listen
Kwame.
to me. You're making the point that the voting patterns don't usually play to the favor of these celebrities. Meanwhile, there is also a voting pattern in the Grammys, whether it is academy or not. People are involved in voting, and one way or the other, once you are nominated in the scheme in the category with other people that you are even higher than, it comes back to the same effect you're talking about. Am I wrong?
Okay, now back to the answer that I was giving. Kwame, I started by saying that it would be inappropriate to compare the Ghana Music Awards to the Grammys. Would you agree? Aside the fact that they're both music awards.
But
they are
with
miles
the
apart.
premise you laid,
Kwame,
it will not be
let me
inappropriate
answer
to
you.
compare.
You don't want me
Because
to answer
no,
you?
the premise you made was about voting.
So, do you want me to answer you?
Yes, of course.
Good. So allow me, please.
So we can compare.
Good. So allow me. Now, I am saying again that it would be inappropriate to compare the Ghana Music Awards to the Grammys in terms of aspiration for every musician across the globe. And I'll say why. You're a journalist, so am I. We're both journalists. There is the GJA Awards, which we have here in Ghana. If we are nominated, we'd both be excited. But we can also say that if we are nominated for the CNN African Journalist of the Year Award, the excitement levels will not be same. Kwame, would you agree honestly to this? One is definitely bigger, globally aspirational. It pushes you in a certain pedestal instantly. You understand me? And one is local. It is ours. Now, here is the argument that I'm making. You cannot compare because aspirationally, they are not at the same level. Everybody's desire, every musician's desire all over the world, in every country, is to win a Grammy. Every musician.
How
So
then
regardless
do we
whatever-
build our
let me
TGMA to also lift up the aspiration?
Can I land, please? The time is little. Let me land. I beg you first. Every musician's
No, but
aspiration is
you're
to win the
asking a valid
Grammy.
question.
Yeah.
Regardless what it is, whatever category, whatever it is. Now, I am speaking about people who have won here already. Kwame, what is there to crave when you have won the thing already, seen it all, done it all, and then what you have seen and done over and over and again, you've won everything there is to win. You've been celebrated the way you should be celebrated. You've been given all the accolades. You've done all the parties, and then now some artist who came yesterday is flooring you.
That is why we have the Lifetime Achievement Awards. When you get there, you get it.
It is not the same as aspiring towards a Grammy that you have never won before and may probably never win in a lifetime. It is not the same. So the point I'm trying to make is that before we even start to compare the Ghana Music Awards to the Grammys, let us understand that we can only aspire to be like the Grammys. And that is why sometimes we say things like best practice. This is how it is done at the Grammys. So rightfully, you have a right to say that, oh, but at the Grammys, there is nothing like that. Everybody goes competitive. Even Jay-Z goes competitive. Yes, you are also right. And there is nothing wrong with that. So we can say the suggestion is rubbish. I would totally respect that. It is an opinion. But I, in my capacity of somebody who plays in this industry, is somebody who has interacted with artists on a number of fronts, somebody who has been with the scheme before and considered this from all perspectives. I'm saying that if we come together as a unit and think of that one category that would help sustain the scheme and ensure that we carry everybody else along, it would help the scheme better. However, it can be rubbish. Even me, I'm sure a part of me probably wouldn't even agree. Maybe if I sat with you in that studio and the suggestion was made by somebody else, I'll probably, like you said, jab the person too. So of course, all jabs are welcome. And you know me, I think critically about things before I say them. Okay. So yes, I knew the kind of reaction that would get from this, but I feel duty to say it rather than keep it back. Again, maybe the platform and the timing at which I chose to spit it out was probably inappropriate, and that is what has generated all of this. Perhaps if it weren't based on a Shatta Wale visit, if it was based on a random visit, blah, 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 and all of that, and it was channeled, probably the noise of a certain Shatta Wale character in the space.
Let him stay away.
All right. George, George, thank you so much.
Well said.
Thank you for the clarification. Well said, and I think we'll move on to the studio. So please stay tuned. Thank you so much. And
thank you.
All right. So that was George Quaye, right there. Ashes, I want to believe that you've got enough to be able to, now share your thoughts on this.
Not really.
Not really. George,
explanation didn't explain itself. Explanate itself.
Yes. But I like the ending. He said that maybe if he also found himself here.
No, you should know George. George he's a sweet talker. George is a communicator. So you should know one part of you see, he always has a way of dealing with stuff.
But you see,
he's a fantastic guy, but I still don't agree with him.
To the matter itself, I share that sentiment with him that some artists, are shying away from the scheme now. My own Kwabna as a reference.
Okay.
You know,
and he said that.
Yeah. He said that he doesn't see the competitive side of it at where he thinks he is now. He wants the younger ones to also take the shine. Because to him, his status, if you put, these young ones coming and they win, fine, let them win. But he wouldn't want to be in that bracket of a competition. So lately, most of it, I sneak some of the songs into it.
Yes.
Per him, he would want to just be there and then, watch the younger ones also take the shine. There are lots of them. I've had conversations. He's right on that score.
Yeah.
Most of our artists now are not in tune to it. Some say there's vote buying. Some say there's Chaladi Ukra no go win, they go carry give some. There are various opinions when it comes to the scheme why people would wanna stay away. And it's true. Most of the time, the people that we go to celebrate are not in the house.
Yeah.
And that's another thing Charterhouse should take note of. If we call you, you have won and you are not there should be some sort of sanction. If you're not there, the next person will. It was a vote, right? Or it was. Kwame, how do you guys do it? So Academy Board, blah, blah, blah. There was the first. Definitely there was a second.
Yeah.
So when you guys, they go there, carry the first and second go, or even the third. Okay, so the award goes to Kwame Dazi. Where's Kwame Dazi? Give it to Adam. Adam is in the house. Give it to him.
Yeah.
That's my suggestion. Because if you don't respect the award enough not to show up,
But others have tangible reasons they're not available.
Chairman, come collect the award, or the second person make we give up, make we go. That's how we build.
The person is sick.
You are sick, right? You don't know. So the next person we did there, make we give them. Yeah, because that's how we'll make the award look honorary. But everybody go sign a manager, send some errand boy, send something. What award are we celebrating? People paid money to come and watch the thing. You know, it's a night of celebration. People travel from different places to come, and then you are not there to receive a plaque yourself. So before you enter into the race, I think there should be standards which Shatta House should ask. Will you be there? You have been nominated. Will you be there? If not, okay, thank you, but we need to take you out. It should be simple like that. So people can also enjoy it, because this thing has gone on for far too long, and it's disrespect to the scheme. So if you know you are not coming, okay, thank you very much. Next person in there. If we call second person, you know, the Mr. Hagler come and take, make we go. Yeah, then next time the people will be there themselves to pick up the award. If you are not interested, like Kwabena has said, let it be known. Now, at this point in time of my life, where I've achieved, I don't think I want to be part.
And that's fine. It's fine.
Then you stay away. I think what George is trying to say, which I get from the conversation, is like the way we honor Amachi the day we've honored Lumba, it's fine. Those are legends.
Yeah.
They are not people you want to add. Those people, they've played their part. They are somewhere. No, with them, I would agree. Let's not add Lumba. Let's not add maybe Amachi the day and all those people. But these younger ones, it's still a competition. If you take them out of the scheme, let's just say the scheme is ready to add them, but we as pundits, we say, oh no, this guy there, Ray reached there, I don't think the excitement will go out. Because we still need that competition. Until the artists decide, I don't want to be part, I think they should be part of whatever categories they are fighting for. Because if you supposing there's reggae dancehall, and that year in review, Shatta Wale has done so well, but he has done other projects which has, but he knows that my song, Street Crown, is the biggest song in Ghana, and it will win if I put it there.
Yeah.
We say, at the same time, you go do show for Independence Square, and it was huge. So right now you are huge. We shouldn't add you. We will be taking something. We'll be depriving him of something he probably even wants.
Yeah.
Maybe he himself wants the thing. Yeah. So my case is until the artist declares that now from here on, I do not want to be part of the scheme. But if there's some honorary award you guys want to give me, so be it.
And that would be
my
still
doors are
part
open.
of the scheme anyways.
Honorary
or not honorary, still part of the scheme.
But that's not a competition. He's not coming in for your competition. He says, if you, like George says, would you do Asana, the best Asana drinker, and he won't give me?
I get it.
No problem.
I get it. But what I mean is that if you say you don't want to be part of a scheme, the scheme has various categories. Honorary parts, the technical parts, the public voting part. So if you don't want to be part of the scheme, you don't want anything to do with the scheme. No. As simple as that.
But I mean, listen.
It comes back to what I said early on.
I do not want to be part of the competition. That's different. I'm not saying, okay, maybe I'm putting it a bit wrong. The competition.
Adam has not spoken.
Oh, you will speak.
Let me not talk too much.
Wait, you speak. Maybe the competition that goes on in there.
Yeah.
I don't want to be part.
Okay.
If the scheme
wants to honor you.
Yeah, and wants to honor me. Okay. For being the best high life singer this year, my songs were good.
The biggest event,
whatever,
of 1 million
that
attendance.
should be the scheme's decision. That should not be my decision. You understand me? Yeah. So I would go on George to allow the board, the scheme, whatever, to decide who they deem fit. That okay, this year we are looking for the guy who got the biggest crowd. We're giving him something. That is but don't withdraw the artist saying that because he is X and X, he doesn't. Maybe he wants it. So wait for the guy to come tell you, I don't want.
Adam, briefly, please.
Adam.
I know briefly.
Adam has a lot to say.
I think that Charterhouse going on this tangent or kill their own vibe. And
Charterhouse.
Yes.
They haven't decided.
They've not started anything.
No.
Any
No,
tangent.
that's what I'm saying.
So say
it's
if-
appealing.
So say if they
Yes.
Yes, that's why I'm saying
Going.
going. They
Okay.
may decide not to
I
go.
get you. Continue,
So,
please.
like,
Please, yeah.
I mean,
go, Iwaku school.
it will,
Eh,
it
or
will
to
kill
football.
the objective of their own scheme. Even if we have to do that suggestion George is putting across,
Yeah.
it will still amount to a competition at a certain extent, because the academy or the board who will do that will have to look through and
A
see
number of
and-
people.
Yes, and that
Brilliant.
is competition.
Brilliant.
But just that, you didn't see it.
At the initial stage, it
Yes.
should be competitive.
Yes, so we cannot do away with that. That is why the scheme has over the years instituted some honorary awards, and that include Lifetime Achievement Award, Titans.
Yeah, the Titan
There was a
Award.
Titan Award. There is also,
Music
Music
for
for
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
All of these are an Instrumentalist of the Year, Traditional Artist of the Year. These are some of the things they've added to the scheme to award certain people on a certain. And some time ago,
But can't we have more?
I'm coming. Some time ago, they did Artist of the Decade. And I'm sure if we get to another decade, they can.
But then,
But that was
then that's
competitive.
exactly what George is saying.
That was
Of course,
competitive.
it was competitive. Even that
so
was
then that's exactly what George is
it
saying.
was even competitive.
And that is
I mean,
what
we-
George is saying shouldn't be for
Competitive.
such people. Quote
No,
unquote.
so this is those artists who won the artists who won the Artist of the Decade. It's still part of the scheme. Is the artist still not? Hasn't the artist been nominated in competitive?
They're still in.
Like who?
No,
Can we find an example?
who won the Artist of the Decade?
Was
Was it Samini or
Samini?
Sarkodie?
Samini? No.
No,
Sarkodie.
Sarkodie.
And Sarkodie has been in other competitive category after
that's why
winning
I'm
that
saying
award. So
until
what
the-
I want to
wait.
say is that after that one honorary win, it will not end there because you've not stopped
Because
singing.
you're
So
still
the
active in the
question is-
system.
Still active. So
Unless the artist
So
himself
it comes back to that.
comes to tell you that I do not want to be
be
part
part.
of the
because
The
the point
scheme.
is that if we give it to, say, Shatta Wale this year, he will still be doing other things which will make him competitive the following year.
And now he's gotten some revival.
You
some
understand?
spark.
And even for me, I think that this even competition is in a way good for the artists. because
Exactly.
where they are fun, it energizes their base to go all out campaign. Look at what last year, I saw TV platforms giving a slot to fan bases to come and defend why they
Yeah.
think their artists deserve it. And that is bringing some vivacity,
Ah,
bringing some
vivacity.
verve in the fan base or the
Vivacity.
fandom for these artists.
So
Vivacity. That's the word.
We really need to be very cautious of that because all he's talking of, there is a way those artists can be honored. Let's keep the competitive aspect because what it also does is it also has its importance on the music industry and ensuring that our music industry is alive. Let's not think competition is negative or is bad. Competition is not bad. So what is wrong when an artist is competing for an award based on the work he has done? Competition is not bad. There's nothing wrong with competition.
And
So
even
for
these
me, I
A-list
think
artists, they have the power, they have the audience,
to
they have the
drive.
following.
So now if we change them, we are going to kill the vibe. We group
Shatta,
them
for example,
somewhere.
imagine if he files for nomination for
Yes, and
next
he's an
year.
Artist of
He
the Year.
stands a very high chance of winning Artist of the Year.
Why do you think he went there?
So
Thank
let's
you.
allow the
He went for a
competition.
thank you visit.
Oh, which can't thank you.
So let's allow.
So we know why the thank you visit.
Brother George,
This one be
you know,
simple.
George Quaye was saying-
the guy has worked very hard this year,
Yeah.
and he ain't say in team. No, everybody know.
George Quaye was saying something
What are
that
we
Yeah.
saying here?
this thing he's put across.
Yeah.
One side of him may even
I
rubbish
say,
it.
George, that.
George, I beg,
The other side.
put emotion that side. So say we go.
Yeah.
Close this.
Well, you have
for
a
some
message.
Yes.
Please read the message.
Ashes. Caleb Nimwe says, I should tell you that you should relax because if TGMA goes by your suggestion, somebody like him will not be able to climb the TGMA stage again to take award for somebody. Some comments here. This one says, George is begging for his man. I've been a free year. I'm being right. Like, seriously? Quality Prince says, have you guys noticed how Sarkodie is relaxed on TGMA for the past years, but he still gets nominated? When he wins, he takes it. Quality Prince says, what George is saying, we can use Sarkodie as an example. For the past years, he's not been active. Not being active doesn't mean he's not interested. Yeah. Okay, so please take note. Rockmaster says, Kwame Dazi has been different G as host since. Being here and being there, two different things. Abena Efri Yamuabin says, yes, it's true. If you won the award, to come over and take it. If you are not, then you should give it to another person. Okay, I think he agrees with Ashis's suggestion. All right, more comments?
No, I think we're done. Let me just quickly do this about the luckiest. Please grab your phone right now and dial *712#. Choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself or option 2 to buy for someone else. And if you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, obviously, just go back to option 1 again. Prefer to choose your own ticket number. Option 2, confirm your payment with Momo and you are in. And the online way, head straight to the luckiestafrica.com and register. Tap on community tickets to either pick your own lucky number or let the system choose for you. You can buy a ticket for someone else, and if it's time for you to pay, use your Momo if you're from Ghana, and if you are abroad, use a card. One ticket can multiply your money 500 times and your whole community could win 10 times over. So this is your golden chance. Hop on and let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere. And also, don't forget this October, that's Joy FM and Jack Garner by Triton Motors are supporting the fight against breast cancer. So join us on Friday, 31st of October from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. for a free breast cancer screening at the forecourt of the Green Building, right opposite the Joy FM car park. Early detection saves lives. So come through with your friends, family, and colleagues to get screened and learn more about breast health. And it's all part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, proudly brought to you by Joy FM and Jack Garner by Triton Motors. Driving awareness, driving the Joy FM, or driving your care, our care, I beg your pardon. Joy FM, your caring station. Also get to experience a pool of some Jack vehicles on the premises of Joy FM. Please, this is not for the women alone. All men inclusive. And also don't forget, we're still in the month of October, and the Cosmopolitan Mix on Joy FM is dedicating the whole month of October to educate listeners and address their questions on breast cancer, which they have been doing 10 a.m. to 12 noon, Monday to Friday. Make sure you're part of it. And also don't forget, there will be free breast cancer screening, exciting giveaways for our cherished listeners. Don't forget to hashtag Cosmopolitan Mix on social media. It's a pink October on the Cosmopolitan Mix. Yes, sir.
Alrighty. And some comments here. Ebenezer Answer says, Mansa, don't bring that. This year is for Black Sharif. Celebrity Pastor says, Yemfa and dear money. Okay, Yemfa and needy money and needy sen. Hey, Tina Mochonesano.
Yes.
Yemfa needy money and needy seno. Okay, so that's also coming from him. Okay.
And also the final one. Good morning, my people. In fact, how can we compare TGMA with Grammy? From the red carpet to the main event, forget us.
Doreen,
we don't come near
people don't
Grammy.
Listen when we're talking.
Yes, they don't.
The comparison was with nominating A-listers
and not the red carpet and whatever, please.
Because you can have how do you call it, Tyler and Shatta in the same category.
Yes.
And you come and tell me that because Shatta was from the 2000s, he shouldn't be in the same category with somebody who came yesterday.
Kwame, he didn't end there. He says TGMA uses a year for the event, but Grammy takes an hour to show
You are a joke. Who told you?
Dread from Volta region. This is where I wrap it up. Thank you, Mr.
But before we go,
yes,
something. Okay, what is happening with Florian Ponsens? I heard he was coming out with some new song and things. Then
yeah.
And it will come again.
No, it will come.
I know you lumbe.
Very soon. Mr. Isi will drop out. Very soon.
Okay.
It could happen.
Mr. Isi will take Payola and drop out.
Hey, right.
You mean DJ Bidash?
Oh,
Mr.
they don't know like
mention
that.
the full name.
Mr.
Right, Ewusi.
Ewusi,
Yes.
Mr.
I always say
DJ Bidash. He takes Payola.
Thank you, Mr. Hagler, knee outness.